Hello, welcome to my cinema. It'll pick up my cinema. Absolute cinema. That's what we're talking about here. Hello. How we doing? You caught me at an interesting time. We are working towards a debut later this year, but interesting times call for, interesting measures. It's been a long time coming. It feels weird to be back. Well, maybe not back is the word, but it feels weird to be here after everything is said and done. You know what I mean? It's early in the morning. We are working towards something amazing coming down the pipeline, but you only get to witness history once in a lifetime. You know what I mean? Like, you'll ever only get to witness history once. Right? And it's one thing to, see it in, say, recordings and whatnot, but I feel like there's something else to be said about seeing it live. You know what I mean? So, we're in a kind of a interesting situation. You know what I mean? We're kind of in a... We're in a very interesting place right now. We are about to witness history. You know what I mean? I got a few expectations for the direct. I actually have a few expectations, which I'm hoping will happen today. We're gonna go over those in just a second. But yeah, I'm excited. Again, this is history in the making. You don't really see this happen. This is a rarity in and of itself. Ooh, countdown, 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 countdown. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Countdown. Ooh, excitement, 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 excitement. Oh boy. Cinema. Come on, sit in my hands. Sit in my hands. Yeah, cinema. Come on. 30 seconds. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Snap, son. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Shit. And we're back just in time for ads to finish. We're live, baby. Let's get it. Oh. Oh. This is new. Boing. Yeah. Ooh. It's all funky and shit. Yeah. Switch 2, baby. Let's go. What we got? What we got? Come on. Some footage. Oh, Mario Kart 9. There we go. Mario Kart 9, baby. Oh yeah, it's a Mario time. Woohoo! Hell yeah, brother. 16-player Mario Kart. Let's go. Oh yeah, Luigi time. The wifey. Okay. Okay, this is looking not... Oh my... How big are these maps? These are pretty big maps. Wow. It's a Wario time. Oh yeah. Okay, King Boo looks... Awesome. Okay, we grinded. We grinded. Tony Hawk in this bitch. Wall rides. This is Mario Kart meets Tony Hawk. Oh, we powering up here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my God, it's a semi-truck. It's a burger. Oh yeah. Costume changes. What is happening right now? What is this? Why are there costume changes? Waluigi in a suit. It's Waluigi in a suit. Oh yeah! Woohoo! Mario Kart! Wow! Yahoo! Hell yeah! It's not a tour no more. It's the world. Oh.
Hello everyone. I'm Koichi Kawamoto.
Koichi-san.
One of your guides for today's Nintendo
Koichi-san.
Direct.
He's the producer. Do something.
I'm Takuhiro Dota.
Takuhiro Dota-san. Dota-san.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch.
Hardware development.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively.
Let's
on Nintendo
go.
Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
Would it be like it's a massive open world? Or maybe not.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
This is
Welcome
nice.
to this
It's
vast
all
world.
interconnected. It's all
Races are held
interconnected.
throughout various regions that span the globe.
Hey, he's got the
Depending on the
goggles.
time
He's
of
a
day and weather conditions,
Tails is not the only one that can rock the
atmosphere
goggles. Oh yeah. That's a very dapper King Boo.
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere.
There it
in the
is.
world.
There's the evolution. Open world, baby.
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
Very nice.
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
Okay, so this is like
With 20
constantly
drivers in each
going.
race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
This is constant.
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Okay, this is nice. Football!
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the
Say,
placement
what if
shown
we
when
took
you
the
hit
checkpoint
checkpoint,
system
you'll
from
be
F-Zero
eliminated.
and put it in Mario Kart? That's what this looks like to me.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
There it is. Free roam.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
What's the multiplayer aspect? What's the online multiplayer aspect?
By
I gotta
going
know.
off-road, you can explore new areas and routes.
It's fucking Breath of the
You can
Wild!
drive wherever your heart takes you.
It's Breath of the Wild, but with Mario Karts.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together.
It's
at
the
different
wife.
locations.
It's the wifey. We got planes, we got trains, we got grinds.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here.
Oh, we going all over the place.
World! The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Look at that. Oh, we're getting
More
an
details about this title will be shared in an upcoming
Mario Kart World Direct.
So be on the lookout for more
World
information in the
Direct.
future.
World Direct, baby. What about the hardware? Can
Mario
we get
Kart
to the
World
hardware?
Launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Is it a pack-in title?
We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Is it a pack-in title?
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, here we go. Let's talk about the console.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
Okay. Joy-Cons.
And on the right Joy-Con 2,
The C button! It's the new C button.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
What does it do? What does it do? Oh. What does it do? Alone? Wow, depressing.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo!
Together? Oh, it's the chat button.
That was me.
It's the chat button.
So quick.
It's the chat button.
Oh, no. Wait, no.
All together, baby.
No.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm not
There's a slight audio desync, I think.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat.
Yep,
a
it's
new
the chat
feature
button.
For Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
It's the chat button.
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
It's the chat button.
Yeah, follow me.
Okay.
That feels kind of like a letdown.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
That feels kind of like a letdown, if I'm being perfectly honest.
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Alright, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly.
Will
letting
it now?
you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat?
How?
Okay,
Okay, that needs to be tested. Well, that needs to be
And you can use
tested.
this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family.
Very nice.
If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job. There we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
If Discord ever goes down, you know streamers are using this. You know that for a fact.
shoot! Oh, he's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
You can grind with cars. I still can't get over that.
Okay.
And you just threw Animal Crossing on the screen like we weren't gonna notice.
Even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh wow, I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, I fell.
Okay, thank you, Captain Obvious. Thank you. We know you're in the sky. We know you're in there. We know you're in there. You're in there. You're in there.
You can adjust the size of your game screen.
Can I overlay them?
I lost.
Can they be overlaid?
Or expand another friend's game screen.
Oh god, the frame rate. The frame rate. Oh god, that's horrible. Get hardwired, bro. That's horrible.
This is where I have to do a little.
The frame drop. Oh god.
So everyone can watch the.
I'm hoping that's what it looks like when you're in handheld, because Jesus Christ, that looks horrible. The frame rate is horrible. Oh my god.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay.
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meek.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more.
There's your camera. There's your camera.
By connecting this camera to the system,
Yeah, they did it with streamers in mind. They did it with streamers in mind. Not for VTubers, though. Not for VTubers.
Hi, how's everyone?
Someone's
doing?
gonna figure out how to go around that, right?
you can appear on screen. and
Someone's
video
gonna
chat
figure out a way
with
around
family.
that, right? Someone's got to figure a way around that.
How was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
There you go. I bet you like
Oh yeah! I'm gonna play Mario Party
Forward
while
to
people
games
look at my
and use your
face.
camera feed like this.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, someone's gonna need to figure out how to relay that to like connect that with OBS instead of using the Nintendo Switch 2 camera. If I can connect a UBS from my PC to my Switch, so it can check my OBS. Can someone figure that out? Can somebody figure that out?
Play together.
Spout
or
2
complete
capture
an
on
online
my
multiplayer
OBS.
game.
Spout 2 capture on my Switch 2, please. Can somebody figure that
Try
out?
while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All together.
So yeah, it was
anytime,
ultimately like
anywhere.
they speculated the C button was something else, but it's just the chat button, so it's kind of like meh.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera.
So they did.
Which
So
will be
there was
available on the same day
there was a
as
teaser
Switch
for a
2.
camera, but it was going to be mounted to the Switch itself.
A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat.
Because why wouldn't it be?
However,
Because why wouldn't it be?
since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We
Oh,
hope you'll try it out.
wait, ends next year? Okay.
Additionally, Game Chat supports
Okay.
the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
Aw, that's adorable.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. If you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together.
Okay.
But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game.
I
with
see.
Game Share.
Game share. Okay.
As
They're
shown
doubling
here,
down. It's
even
game
games that require
tagline. Like
multiple
doubling
screens
down.
can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2.
This is something that we
or
had
a
back
Nintendo
on the,
Switch
I think it
system.
was the
You can
original
share a game with
DS.
up to 3 other systems at a time.
I think the original DS had this.
Game Share also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. Game Share can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch.
Interesting. So
Game Share
games are going to
support
get
is
updated
also
for this.
planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. So
Okay.
we hope you'll look forward to it.
All right.
Up next,
Magnets.
we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Thank you. We were waiting on that.
Please take a look.
Please take a look. Yes. Bigger screen, same thickness.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
Says thickness, but it's bigger screen. There you go.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch,
Ooh,
you
fancy.
can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Is that a Boshi? Oh, 120 frames, baby. Give me the
screen
frameage.
supports up to 120
Give me the
frames per
frames.
second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Give me the frames. I'm on the Remy. Era papus. LCD, baby.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas.
Who
of the
asked for
images.
Nintendo with ray tracing?
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Yep, that's recessed, so it won't break. That's recessed.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Okay. Where's the mouse function? Come on.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
What about the drift? There you go, mouse controls.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Improved speakers.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Very nice. There's the built-in mic, of course.
It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via Game Chat.
Are we getting?
It also uses
Has
noise
anyone reached
canceling
out to
technology
Discord
that
for
filters sounds,
Discord
so
on
your
Switch
voice will
too?
come through
Has
clearly.
anyone reached out? Anyone Nintendo reach out to
Even
Discord?
if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Can it now? Ooh. That 8D directional audio. Nice. It's a
Place your
Mario
Nintendo Switch
time
2
with
however
the
you like,
kickstand.
on a
Oh
large,
yeah.
sturdy stand.
Fling it.
You can move it freely, like this.
Of course, we got the two USB-Cs.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Very nice. There's got to be other accessories coming out for that, right?
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch,
Oh,
for
dang.
storing your game
Right out the
downloads,
box. Okay.
save data,
Okay.
and more.
Do we?
Reading
Can we?
and writing data is
Can we
also
still use?
faster.
Can we still use micro SDs? Can we still use micro SDs?
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution.
I love that
Hardwire
hardwire is now just an
HDR
option.
is also supported in TV mode.
Woo! 4K, baby! 4K.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep
Very
performance
cool.
stable.
Very cool. Very cool.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Nice. Is there a difference in the game cards? That's why I hear them when they slap, like.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features.
Okay, so mouse look
And
is only
to
for
help
like
players
specific
better
games.
understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game.
Ooh,
Mr.
new game.
Kawamoto!
New
Hello.
game. New
Our
game.
current location is actually inside the game itself.
Oh,
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour,
interesting.
exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Ah. Wait,
I'm
is this?
standing over here.
Wait, what?
Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
So is this a? What is this?
There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them.
What are magnets?
This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the system with
What's
magnets.
this?
And
this
those
feels like-
magnets are inside the system.
Are you trying to tell me this is like a tutorial
The
game?
SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal. So that's how they attach to the system.
Fair enough.
A magnetic circuit is formed between them so they won't easily detach.
You're using the thinking emoji there, brother.
Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
Oh, you know they're updating Mario
You can adjust
Party
the
to use
position of
that.
the golf club
They
and
are
aim for the
so
cup by
updating Mario
rotating
Party
the
for that.
Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos.
Maracas.
Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There
Very
are plenty.
nice. Whoa.
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
You might want to rethink that. I don't think anyone's paying for that.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh,
This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds.
okay.
Next up is additional storage.
Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted
Switch
to know.
2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Ooh, I gotta check. Does my Switch
They're a
have
different
those?
type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
Where's my Switch? Hold on.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Ah, come on.
Additionally, to transfer
I'm
data
sad.
from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the system transfer feature. With this
Damn
feature,
it.
you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're
I gotta
also
buy
releasing
another
a
micro
new
SD
Pro
card? That's
controller.
bull.
It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls.
Oh, we going pro controller on that. Like
In
actual
addition,
pro.
An audio jack has
Like
been
we're
added.
going scuff mode.
We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
Okay, so what are games? That's been about what, 15
And
minutes?
now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Yeah, launch date. Let's go.
Nintendo Switch 2
June
launches
5th,
on
let's
June
go! June!
We're very
That's 2
much
months
looking forward
away!
to the day when you
Open
all
the
get to
pre-orders, let's
experience it,
go!
so please
Open them
wait
up!
just a bit longer.
Open them up! Open them up! Open them up! Open them up! Open them up!
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games.
Can you now?
The first type is Nintendo
Mama!
Switch 2
I see you there, Mama! Mama!
These games take advantage of the
Mom, we're
performance
watching the
and
direct,
features of
Mama!
Switch 2. The second type
I need
is
to give you
compatible
VIP in my
games
chat,
that were
Mama!
released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch
I'll figure it out
will receive
later.
upgraded versions that offer things like
'Cause
improved
I
visuals,
don't know what I did.
unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
There you go.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Switch, yep,
take a
Switch 2 edition. I knew it, they were gonna update. I knew they were gonna update that.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2.
Indeed.
The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls.
Yep, I called it. I literally called it like 10 minutes ago. They're gonna update they were gonna update Mario Party.
Expressive rumble. And
How did I call that?
Uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online.
There we go.
Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode
Bowser
where the
Live.
player team wins. Bowser
Oh
will
god,
lead
it's
you
the
on
choicer
stage
voicer.
2. Hit blocks to collect the most coins. Guide an RC car with your voice. Go! And compete in other mini-games using full body movement and sound.
There we go, that's better.
Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured.
With the yeah, they are leaning in on this. They just said, fuck it, we got a successful Mario Party. Let's just upgrade all the things.
Rumbles of the coaster.
We're gonna upgrade all the things.
When you enter a pipe, a mini-game will begin. There's a bouldering game where
Hey,
2 players
rock
each
climb.
control an arm. And one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble. The biggest
Yeah, they are
upgrade
leaning
gets
in on
even bigger.
everything. They're leaning in
Super
on
Mario Party
everything.
Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Okay, you gotta wait a little longer for that, but
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
what's the price on that? If you're gonna
Please
charge a
look
full
forward to
60
new
bucks for
Mario
that, that's
Party
gonna be a
experience,
problem.
where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Come on, show me. Of course, Breath of the Wild, of course, Breath of the Wild. And yeah,
Nintendo
yeah,
Switch
no, that
2
checks
editions
out.
of
That
The
checks
Legend
out.
of Zelda
That checks
Breath of
out.
the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom
What's the difference?
feature enhanced resolution and frame rates,
Okay, fair enough.
and also support HDR,
Ooh,
which makes the
fancy.
image more vibrant.
Very
So you
fancy.
can play with smoother, higher definition graphics.
Mama!
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices.
Good old
It's a
smart
game-specific
devices.
service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
Okay, so you're telling me you made a Zelda GPS.
Or
You made
you
a
can
Zelda
share your creations
GPS.
using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
What? I'm just like in my head debating the viability of why you would put a GPS on a Zelda game. Like,
We hope these
what?
features will make your adventures
I'm
even more
trying to
enjoyable.
piece this together in my head. Ooh, Kirby.
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Okay, we're just
you'll
talking
be
about
able to
updates,
enjoy
though.
an
We kind of need to know
additional
what's the
story
new thing.
exclusive to
What's
the
new?
Nintendo
What's
Switch
coming?
2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates. This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
Woo! Meet Metal! Metal ready!
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
Metal
Metroid
Storm!
Prime 4 Beyond.
There it
will have
is.
both a Nintendo
There it
Switch
is.
And a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
What does the Switch 2 do? Oh my god, look how beautiful that is. That's beautiful.
In addition to
There it
camera
is.
controls, you
There
can
it
use
is. Mouse controls.
for intuitive gameplay
Yep.
on Switch
PC and mouse and keyboard players
Plus,
rejoice.
You can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second.
People will
Choose from
definitely
these
take the
two
4K.
modes,
They'll
both of
definitely
which
take the
support
4K.
HDR, based on your preference and playstyle.
Yep,
Plus,
there's your Pokemon. Like it's
Pokemon
like games
Legends
they've already
ZA,
announced.
which is
Where's
scheduled
the
to
new
launch
stuff?
Later this year, will not
Where-
only receive
where
a
the new
Nintendo
stuff?
Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
And what's the
By
enhancement
taking
on that?
advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Like you know what this is gonna do though, right? Like people are just gonna wait for the Switch
The
2 to
Nintendo
come out and
Switch
buy
2
the Switch 2
games we
edition
just
instead of the
saw
Switch
will be
1.
available as
You know?
both physical and digital versions.
So if you want to minimize it, they kind of have to come out at the same time.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Upgrade pack. Okay, what's the
We
price?
hope you're looking forward to these
What's the
Nintendo
price?
Switch 2 edition games.
What's the price?
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls
Ah!
with the Joy-Con
On the hand.
controllers.
There you go.
Please
It can
take
be
a look.
read on your hand. You can use the mouse on your hand. Why is that sound so late? Oh, dual mouse action? DJ Hero? Oh, the heck is this? Oh crap! Rocket League on wheelchairs. Dragon Drive. That is, I don't know why that name is extremely metal to me in my head. Dragon Drive. Go. I'm open. I'm open. What is this? I love it. I don't know why. I just love it. I just love this. Bassett, I'm open. Oh god, you have one hand up and then you let go of your other wheel to wave your hand. That is okay. You have my attention. You have my attention. Woo! Pop. Come on. Cool trick. He just did a 180. That's not. Still, okay, that's pretty cool, though. I'll grant you that. Woo! Gobi! Nice. Summer.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves.
Hold on.
We hope you're looking forward to a new twist
Cinema.
on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls.
Okay, I'm exaggerating on that one, but that was still pretty good.
Next,
That was
Here
interesting.
are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, okay, here we go. Third party. Let's go, third party. Who do you got first?
I have long observed the
Is that
lines
Elden Ring?
between
What am I looking at?
world
Is that
and
Elden
the
Ring?
dire need of repair.
It's motherfucking Elden Ring. Let's go! Elden Ring on the Switch 2.
The rays of grace.
I now have a reason to play Elden Ring. Let's go! Yeah! It's Elden Ring on the Switch 2. Let's get it.
I have no
We're
doubt
taking that shit to go,
you will
baby.
become Elden
HOTOGO. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, baby. We're taking it with us. The Tarnished Edition. I love it. I love it.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games. Here to
Hey,
say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Hades 2 on Switch 2 makes sense.
The Princess of the Dead,
Makes
an
sense.
immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth
Heracles,
in a story
mightiest
that
of men.
reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not.
So, like, Hades was a big deal on the Switch 1, so having Hades 2 on the Switch 2 makes sense. Capcom, hello, Mega Man, give us a Mega Man, come on. Street Fighter 6! Yes! Okay, we cooking, they cooking, they cooking, they cooking. There'll be a standard edition and a Years 1 and 2 Fighters edition. Okay, that's nice. Street Fighter Amiibos, let's go! I'd definitely buy the Kimberly one. I don't even play Street Fighter like that.
Initiating arsenal boot sequence.
What am I looking at? What am I looking at?
All operating at normal.
What am I looking at?
Testing data link with spine.
Is that Astral Chain? No, what is this? What am I looking at?
Long wars where our freedom was restricted. We will finally
Xenoblade?
be liberated.
What am I looking at?
I'm in need of a new arsenal.
Arsenal.
And money. I'm for sale and you're buying.
I'm for sale. That's wild. I'm for sale and you're buying. That's wild.
This planet will be ours.
What am I looking at?
Axiom. The Trinitas has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No!
Have I played something like this? This ain't the first Descendant. I don't know why I thought that first.
I'll tear you apart!
Daemon Ex Machina!
Bring hope to our lives.
I knew it looked familiar. Daemon!
Hey, this is Joseph.
Must be fucking Joseph Ferris, you fucker!
I'm super excited for Split
Fuck the
Fiction
Oscars!
on Nintendo Switch 2.
It's fuck the Oscars,
The game
man!
is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this: if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one. Trust me.
I trust
Of
you,
course,
sir.
You'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
Does it do the shared screen to EA Sports?
We're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron.
Vamos!
We're excited to announce the EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform.
Madden, baby!
EA Sports.
It's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche
WB. Yep,
We are
Hogwarts.
bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch.
Y'all
2.
bringing it. They bringing it, baby.
With enhanced
They bringing
graphics
it.
and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world. Like
This has just been 5 minutes since they started announcing
And
new
then
games, and
announced
already we got
Switch 2,
bangers
you can
across
even more
bangers
ways
across
to experience the
bangers.
adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
All of these are coming out on the same day. Nintendo fans are eating. Yes! Yeah! Tony Hawk, baby! Let's go! We eat tonight, boys! Give us exclusive Nintendo DLC for the game, please. Please, I'm begging you. Tony Hawk is on my Switch again. It's a great time to be alive. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Hawkboy is back. Are you announcing Bam today? I need to know if Bam's in the game. If you... SpongeBob? Excuse you? SpongeBob, excuse you?
Hello,
What?
This is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive.
Hitman, let's go. Hitman on
Our
Switch.
flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination to Nintendo Switch 2.
They just, you casually announce, oh, we have a SpongeBob level coming to Tony Hawk. Just drop that in there. What the fuck?
To accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2.
You're tripping.
Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Oh. Who are we bringing? GoldenEye? Is that James Bond? That music sounds somewhat familiar. Is that James Bond? It's James Bond!
The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Project 007! Oh, that's gonna be so good. Squeenix bringing Final Fantasy.
Light and shadow that never fades is reborn. Bravely Default returns.
Is this Tactics?
High definition.
What is this?
Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you.
Bravely Default. Fair enough.
Battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your.
Why are they all chibis though?
Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG,
Bravely Default.
Fairy HD Remaster.
I didn't even realize. I didn't even know that game existed. What the heck?
Once more.
Ooh! Like a Dragon! Yakuza! Let's go! Yakuza 0? Yakuza 0! Let's go! Director's Cut to this. I have not beaten Yakuza 0, but I really want to. If it's going to be on Switch, it'll give me more incentive. I want to imagine this is just them drip feeding us Yakuza games.
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners. But for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
In collab? Okay. Okay, what are we working with here? What are we... Koei Tecmo, you fuckers! You fuckers! It's another Age of Calamity. It's another Hyrule Warriors.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens...
We can't have frame rate issues with this game. You can't. Not on Switch 2, you can't.
Their union led to a great
You can't do it.
Kingdom.
You can't do it.
But in time, a terrible evil arose.
Ganon.
A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
Wait, Zelda's going back in time? What is happening here?
So that's Hyrule Castle?
The story leading into Tears of the Kingdom. Interesting.
This really is the past.
Yeah, Hyrule Warriors is back, baby! You have the power to change the past, Zelda. Use it. Let's go! It's weird not seeing Link here. Hyrule Warriors. Age of Imprisonment. Golly. 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 Coming this winter. What about the past ones? We getting enhanced versions of those?
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment.
Da-da-dee.
It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games.
Koei Tecmo this.
Support from Nintendo.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
Why would she go to the past, though? That's the question. How does she end up there?
Some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
All right, hit us.
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Absolutely.
And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2.
All right, what is
Please
it? Hit me.
Take a look at this.
It's GameCube, isn't it? Yep, it is. Hell yeah, baby! Best console ever made.
Nintendo
Why is this
Switch
sound off
Online
sync?
Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library.
Hell yeah,
exclusive
baby!
to Nintendo Switch 2.
Soul Calibur better be on it.
GameCube.
Give me Soul Calibur, come on.
2001.
Soul
Here
Calibur.
are the titles that will be available at launch. Legend of
Wind
Zelda
Waker.
game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious
Yeah, we are
baton,
so back,
Link sets
baby.
sail on an adventure across
We are
the
so
great
back. It's Wind Waker,
The
baby.
Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker.
Yes, Soul Calibur! Yes!
Souls and swords
Eternally retold.
In this 3D weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a
Oh God,
And Link
yes!
from the Legend of Zelda
I love
series
this game.
the friend.
Soul Calibur 2 is my
Soul
shit,
Calibur
dog.
2. Experience a world of white knuckle racing at speeds
3,
over 2,000
2,
kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying racing.
F-Zero GX is back,
Featuring
baby.
The series first, machine customization and story mode. Get ready to experience F-Zero GX.
F-Zero GX. Hell yeah.
Games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
Hell yeah.
Enjoy these classic
You're just gonna
games
throw
with
us Soul
clear image
Calibur
quality
2 and
higher
F-Zero
resolution
GX.
than the
You
original
win
release.
automatically. And then
can
Wind Waker
also
on top of that is
controls
just a
for
cherry
each
on
title
top.
and customize them to your liking.
Got something in my throat. I've been talking for so long.
More titles will be added in the future.
Chibi Robo. Super Mario Striker.
Nintendo
Same day,
GameCube,
baby. Same
Nintendo
day.
Classic, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller
Nice.
designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released.
Nice.
It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access game chat.
If I
Nintendo
might need to
GameCube
cop that.
controller,
I might need to cop
exclusively
that, like for
available
real.
For Nintendo Switch Online members, will
I
also
may
be
need
available
to
the
cop
same
that.
day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope
Fucking
you're looking
Soul
forward to
Calibur, man.
GameCube, Nintendo.
God, Soul Calibur 2, my beloved.
Of course, you can continue to play select
You love to
games
see
from
it.
the systems
You love
shown
to see
here
it.
on Nintendo
You love to
Switch
see it.
Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
All right, come on. Come on. Oh. The fuck are you? 1, 2, 3. Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Was not expecting that. Was not expecting that. Okay, I'm not a Deltarune guy, but motherfucker, what? That caught me off guard. Like I'm not a Deltarune fan, I'm not an Undertale fan, but like even I know that like chapters 3 and 4 were like hadn't happened yet. People have been clamoring for it. So like yeah, this was definitely the event where they were gonna drop big game announcements. Like this was the event. This is it.
Hi, I'm
Fuck you, Pitchford!
Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands
The
game,
fuck is
will
what is
launch on
Pitchford
Nintendo Switch
wearing?
2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way.
Okay,
through a
Pitchford
world
is
filled
slowly
with
losing his
wild
mind.
enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in
We love Borderlands, but fuck you,
We'll be sharing a lot
Pitchford!
of the game in the months ahead, and
What is
there's
that
more 4K
suit?
on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Scherf
Firaxis.
from Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's
Civilization 7. The fuck was
In Civ 7,
Pitchford
you'll
wearing?
establish an empire and guide
The
your
fuck
people
was that? That
throughout
man
the
is
ages
losing
of
his
history.
mind. That man's
With the new mouse
slowly
controls,
going mental.
Players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience.
Ah, with the mouse controls.
Civ
Yeah,
7
there it
launches
is. There
on
it
the
is.
Same day as Switch 2.
So many
Already own
games
the Nintendo
launching
Switch
on
version,
launch day,
you can
man.
experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Ooh. Ah, Lionel Jinx, 2K25, baby.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Hell yeah.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And
We need frame rates. The last time you brought WWE to Switch games, y'all fucked it up.
4 kids find this old tattered man. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound
What am I looking at?
preparation. Boom! terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees.
This feels like a very fast-paced.
Hook, line, and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
I think it broke. Okay, it fixed itself. Sizzle! Okay, they fixed it. They fixed it. Silk Song! There it is! The memes can now die a death! Silk Song is coming, fuckers. You can now shut up. Oh, they fucked it up so bad. Okay, so they're going over like the Switch 1 Direct now. They're like kind of like overgoing it again. But man, they biffed it. Hollow Knight was like the big announcement, and they biffed it. Fast Fusion from Shinen. They really need to hire Shinen to do F-Zero, like for real. Okay, so we're just dealing with Sizzle Reel at this point. Reanimal. No one cares! Arcade. It's Ridge Racer! Ridge Racer! Yeah, we're just running through the sizzle reel. Human Fall Flat 2. Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Very nice.
We've shown a lot of games so far.
Uh-oh.
The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
What do you got?
Please take a look.
What do you got?
Brought him to a night of moonlight,
Should I know what that is?
to humanity's very dusk.
What am I looking at? Uh-oh. FromSoft. Uh-oh. FromSoft! What is happening? FromSoft is doing something. I'm not sure I agree. What is happening? FromSoft is doing some stuff. FromSoft, what are you doing? FromSoft, what are you doing? What are you doing? What am I looking at? FromSoft, what are you doing? What is happening right now? What is happening? I don't know what's happening. I'm not a From Software guy, but I get the feeling this is something huge. I don't know why I get the feeling this is something huge. What is it? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? What is this? Why does that frog have boobs? What am I looking at? I don't know what I'm looking at.
Close your eyes.
I feel like I'm witnessing history, but I don't know what I'm looking at.
As befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
What am I looking at? Oh dear God, it's not what I think it is it? I just saw the hat. I'm scared. I saw that guy's hat. I'm immediately scared. What is happening? This can't be what I think it is it? What am I looking at? I'm freaking out.
And one alone.
The Dusk Blood. Okay. I thought it was something else. I thought it might have been Bloodborne, but like I don't know what the telltale signs of Bloodborne are. So I wasn't certain, but it wasn't Bloodborne. The hat threw me off. The pointy hat, that threw me off. It looks like, is it set in the same universe though? I think it's set in the same universe. Only on Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners.
Okay, fair enough.
We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation.
Gozaimasu.
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Okay.
Next, please take a look at this.
What am I looking at? Click. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. What is this vibe? What is this vibe? Is that Kirby? I see Kirby. Kirby is a happening. It's a Kirby star. What am I looking at? Yep, it's Gerbo. It's Gerbo. It's broken. It's broken. Help the Gerbo. He's falling. What is happening? No! Oh, sweet Jesus. Airlight is back! Airlight is so fucking back! Ah! It's fucking Airlight! Let's go! Air Ride! Yes! Air Riders! Kamen Riders! We are so back! Director? Yes! The King! Yes! The goat is back! The goat has returned to us!
20 years ago is getting a brand new game.
Air Riders!
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders.
Yes!
Directed by Masahiro Sakurai.
Masahiro Sensei!
Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
Last game, let's go. What am I looking at? Wait. I see googly eyes on things. I see googly eyes on things. What? Oh, I see googly eyes. What? Please, oh, God. Please. No, you're going to give me a heart attack. What am I looking at? I see monkeys. What am I looking at? I see googly eyes. What is happening? Oh, no. It's our boy. It's the lad. Yeah, it's Donkey Kong. And he's wearing overalls for some reason. A new Donkey Kong game! Let's go! Oh, you keep... Oh, cinema. Cinema. Absolute cinema! We've done it! We've done it! That was the shoveling game! A new Donkey Kong game is upon us and I couldn't be happier. What is happening? This was that playtest was. It was to test this. I'm happy. It's oh my god. Oh my god, it's a new Donkey Kong game. Where the fam at? Where's Diddy and the Dixie and Cranky and where's everybody else? But oh, banana. But Donkey Kong is back, baby. Oh, this is oh. The inner oh god, you just flashed a female. You just flashed a female character on screen for 3 seconds. That is enough for the porn world to lose their minds. Motherfucking Donkey Kong is back!
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies.
Why did you give him pants? That ain't the Donkey Kong way.
And just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future.
Motherfucking Donkey Kong!
Thank you for watching so far.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Oh my god. Oh my
Finally,
god.
here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that
yes,
includes a
bundle!
version of Mario
Let's
Kart
go! What's the price?
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website.
What's the
which
price?
goes live later today.
What's the price?
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
Arigato, Nintendo Sensei. Arigato. Wow. Despite the technical issues that they have. Oh! Okay. We're just gonna mute this because unfortunately I don't have time to like get into like the full thing with the treehouse. I don't have time. Oh no, they just ended it. Okay. Okay, so that was amazing. That ruled despite the technical difficulties. Hopefully they upload a full version of that with the missing footage. But yeah, that ruled. So ultimately, I do believe they did not announce a price because currently, with everything going on in your timeline, unfortunately, with the tariffs and everything that's incoming, it wouldn't be fitting to announce a price because it could change. So I get it. I get it. I understand it. I understand the assignment. Ultimately, everything they showed today was pretty cool. While the Nintendo Switch itself, it's impressive, handles better 4K, 60 frames per second. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Ultimately, what made it was the games, and we all knew what was going on with the Nintendo freaking what was it called? We all knew what was going on with the Nintendo's the playtest that they did, the Nintendo Switch Online playtest that they did. We knew what was going on with that. We just weren't expecting it. They hadn't said anything about it since. So that Donkey Kong game is coming out of left field, and wow, that thing looks great. Mario Kart 9, the fact that now you've got an open world was the logical progression. So ultimately, that ruled. That was amazing. They didn't elaborate, though, on the pricing for the upgrade packs, because I feel like that you could have elaborated on. Because here's the thing. Those upgrade packs are not physical. I'm assuming those are just like gift cards. And then when you put in the code in your Switch, it downloads it. They didn't really go over UI stuff, which is a little bit disappointing, but hopefully they elaborate on that on the website. Let's see. What else? Donkey Kong Bonanza looked good. The fact that we're getting so many launch, unfortunately, the leak that mentioned that Fallout 4 or that Oblivion was going to be announced, unfortunately, was not true. They did announce what looks like something to be in the Bloodborne universe. They did announce that there's like mainly graphical updates for New for the upcoming games that are coming to Switch 1, they're coming to Switch 2 with upgrades and stuff, but nothing really groundbreaking outside of visuals. So I think people are just probably going to wait for the Switch 2 versions of those games to come out, because as much as you'd want to play like Metroid Prime on release, you'd probably just get the Switch 2 version instead. Mario Kart World, again, was really good. Elden Ring on Switch, I think everyone expected it, but they weren't. I guess they weren't expecting it to be announced today. I guess like people knew that it was coming. I just don't think they were expecting it on the direct. Either way, glad that it was announced. A few other things we'll have to look into. Let's say what's going on with the. Let me see if I can pull up a Nintendo website. Maybe they have it uploaded. The trailer that we missed. Because man, you botched it. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's see if we can see the footage that we missed. Hold on. Elden Ring, Hades. No, pause. You can pause. What's the footage that we missed? GameCube. It was near the end here. Right after Survival Kids. There you go.
Let's set sail. This time for home.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Enter the Gungeon.
At Enter the Gungeon 2. Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan-favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
Okay. So Enter the Gungeon, that was the one we missed. Why is that so loud? This was the other game we missed. We didn't see it. Okay, so it wasn't Silk Song. So you just dropped Silk Song in the freaking, you just dropped Silk Song in the sizzle reel. Like, that is not, that I feel like is an insult to Hollow Knight fans, but whatever. Star Seeker. Devolver. Of course it's a Devolver joint.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the City of Dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
Launch day. Okay.
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。
浜口です。
任天堂
There was Final Fantasy VII.
ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て
So we're getting a remake, and I'm assuming Rebirth comes later.
を体験いただきます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
And then it went to the sizzle reel. We're gonna pause it. Like, hold on. Like, this has to be an insult to Hollow Knight fans everywhere, that this is how you found out you're getting Hollow Knight Silk Song 2025 in the sizzle reel. It didn't get its own trailer. It got in the sizzle reel of all things. That's got to be an insult to Hollow Knight fans, like, across the board. But yeah, but that's up to there. That's what we caught up, and we'd already gotten everything. So that was everything else that we missed because of the technical difficulties. But yeah, looking through it all, like just looking through, like, this is insane. Like, can we bring up the map for Mario Kart, for the Mario Kart World here? Like, there was a still that showed the whole map, like the interconnected world. Like, I'm not going to do anything for the World Direct, by the way. Is there a way to see that whole map? Was it here? Was it a little hush? We're going to turn that down because that is super loud for some reason. Okay, you can kind of see it there. It's all interconnected. It's all interconnected. Like, but they showed, like, there was a brief still where it showed, like, the entire map, and I'm trying to find it. It's so weird.
Exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Show us the map. There it is. Look at that. Like, all of that, it's one map, and it just has courses in it. Like, that's insane. And the fact that you can race in a course and then go to the next course, like, this is, like, meant to be massively multiplayer. Like, this is meant to be MMO style. Like, I'm amazed they don't have, like, you can't meet players, like, when you're free roaming. Like, that has to be a thing. Like, they teased it in the chat portion. But they didn't show anything about, like, people just free roaming, like, in a social aspect. They didn't show that, which they better show up in the direct because this is built for that. This is built for a massively online social aspect. So hopefully they do show that. That's what I'm hoping. But overall, the game modes, I think, are looking pretty cool. I'm actually going to get the bundle in for this. I'm going to get the bundle. So hopefully pre-orders open soon. Like, I'm keeping my eye out for that. Then they went through the features, the illustrious C button. So, like,
these are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. And on the right,
so they went through the illustrious C button here, which is ultimately, it just ended up being a chat button, which I'm not disappointed in anything. I guess we were all kind of expecting it would do more. There was a rumor going around that the C button would be like a you can connect your Switch 1 to your Switch 2, which ultimately kind of not this, but there was an aspect of the Switch later that was kind of mentioned, which was the game share function that was mentioned. But it's an interesting concept, but I feel like you're not really going to get a lot of play in it unless they've reached out to Discord about doing Discord for Switch. Then I feel like, yeah, you have a use there. But for the most part, I don't think I'll get any use out of it. I think there are other people that will. But me personally, I don't see myself getting any use out of it. But again, it's a good feature. It's a great feature, but it's not really but as far as I know, it's just chat. The camera looks like it'll have some functionality, especially with the update to Mario Party. That's going to be interesting. Up to 120 FPS, LCD. Everyone's biggest concern was the magnets, right? Oh, that's mouse controls. What about the magnets? Can we go back to the magnets? Can we do the magnets? The magnets later? That was the dock. That was... No, it doesn't... Did we pass the magnets? The SLSR buttons being the magnets, I think, are kind of interesting. Because, like... oh, here we go. It was with the hands. Okay, go back.
Controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
If you look right here, this was everyone's biggest concern. So I'm actually glad that they did show it at that angle. So you can see that the connector is recessed. It's inside here. So you don't run the risk of it getting like bent out or anything like that, which is ingenious because that was everyone's complaint with the teaser was that this recessed bit was going to break off. Like it wasn't recessed at all. It was sticking out and it would break off. I'm glad they showed this because it shows that no, your connector is not in danger. You can just slap it in. The magnets will slap the controller into place. It won't break the thing in any way, shape, or form. So your controllers are safe. I do appreciate that they did show that. The improvement to the kickstand I thought was also pretty good. Let's see if we can't. Like this, I think this is a massive improvement to the other one. The other one was just a little plastic slab, right? And that thing broke off. It could break off easily. I know for a fact on mine, it broke off. Like maybe after like a year after I'd owned it, like the little stand broke off, right? Wasn't great, but this is a little more sturdy, and I do like the fact that it bends further. Can't jump too far. If like bend, please.
You can move it freely. Like this.
Like I do like that it bends more, like right here. I do like that. That I don't know what I'll have for it, but it is definitely a good use of it, right? I did have a little bit of a complaint with if I can find it. How far ahead is it? Am I close to it? I don't think they mentioned it here. They mentioned it later. I gotta find it later. Here we go. Micro SD cards. They said that in order, you have to get micro SD XC1EX. And then they mentioned you can't use these. And that's what makes me annoyed. I just invested in a 512 XCI for the Switch 2, and now I can't use it. So I'm a little disappointed about that, which means I'm going to have to try to track down again the equivalent for this. I'm disappointed because I have a 512 that I got it in preparation for the Switch 2, but I can't use it anymore. So I'm a little disappointed about that. That is absolutely a disappointment. But I guess so. I guess I'm gonna have to buy a new one.
To transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the system transfer feature.
I think I got distracted here, but yeah. So system transfer shouldn't be too difficult. Not to mention with the virtual card function. The Switch 2 controller, it actually definitely looks way better than the original one. This one's not translucent, which is a bummer, but it still looks pretty good, right? Still looks pretty solid. Going over to the game updates, we're talking.
Play on Switch 2 and more. Now.
So let's talk about this for a minute. This was a no-brainer, right? I feel like Super Mario Party Jamboree is doing pretty damn well as it is, like right now. So it only made sense that they would upgrade it with all the new stuff for Switch 2. So this isn't just, a graphical enhancement. Oh, we added a lot of new stuff. While a lot of the other games that were announced were just a graphical update, people bought Super Mario Party Jamboree. People enjoy Jamboree. Like, I see this streamed ad nauseum a lot. So this was by far the smartest decision they could have made. So yeah, we're getting Mario Party Jamboree, and it has like mouse mini games, camera mini games, which a lot of streamers will not be using, especially if they're VTubers. So you're not going to see them use that. And if they do, they'll have to find a way to make sure they don't show up on screen, or try to route OBS through there. I don't know if they'd be able to do that. I'm sure someone will figure it out. But yeah, so you get all this cool new stuff with Mario Party. Right, all these new mini games, Legend of Zelda, Metroid Prime. This game looked amazing. This game, drag and drop, like this, like I wasn't expecting it. Right, like this is literally them showcasing the mouse ability and the overall movement of this game. I think is our sleeper of the game. This is our sleeper of the show. Like it doesn't look like much, but it's just like, to me, it's hilarious in that, like, it's using the movement. It's using the Switch 2 Joy-Cons 2s to their maximum. So to me, this is just kind of like a silly little thing. Like, this is amazing. Just lift your hand up, wave your hand, and it shows up in game. Plus, you use the mouse for the wheel. Like, this is what the ingenuity that Nintendo is known for. So I do believe this game is a sleeper hit. This is going to be like everyone looked at weird and this one, but I think this is going to be the one that everyone's going to try it out of curiosity and have a lot of fun with. So I got big hopes for Dragon Drive. I think this is going to be definitely the sleeper hit of the Switch 2 from this Direct, and possibly this year. I don't know if it's going to win any awards, but it's definitely looking like it's going to be a really goofy game that gives it gives Rocket League vibes, but so I feel like people are really going to enjoy that game. I'm personally going to keep my eye out on it. Dragon Drive is going to be like my sleeper. And then we had the announcement, Elden Ring for Switch 2 on launch day. You know, people are copping that. Not me personally. I'm not a big From Software guy, but I can tell people are grabbing this day one. And then Night Rain is going to come out after for Switch 2. Like, you know that's coming. But Elden Ring, as I was saying, like, everyone kind of knew it was coming. But, like, you know, I guess I didn't expect it for this. I can speak personally. I don't know about everybody else, but I didn't expect it for the Direct. Hades 2. Hades was pretty big on Nintendo Switch, like I said before. So Hades 2 on Nintendo Switch 2 made sense. Street Fighter 6. I know some people were talking about Street Fighter 6. There was a possibility. I know Max Dude talked about it. I watched his substream thing where he was like, "Here's the subscriptions we're giving out." But Street Fighter 6 was talked about, but I don't think anyone ever fully committed to it. Though the Amiibo announcement was definitely a surprise. I will grant you that. The Amiibo announcement, definitely a surprise. I don't think anyone was expecting it. And it makes you wonder what other Amiibos in Street Fighter 6 will do. Makes you wonder. Daemon X Machina, another sleeper one. We weren't expecting a new Daemon X Machina coming out, but we're getting it this year. New Daemon X Machina, and this looks sweet. I'm a sucker for mech combat or anything remotely Tokusatsu related. So this one is up my alley. I will probably have to look into getting the OG Daemon X Machina, but with Switch 1 backwards compatibility, that shouldn't be an issue. But I do believe I will be able to, I will have to cop that. This fucker right here, showing up on a Switch Direct, was not on my bingo card, but Split Fiction coming to Switch was. I just wasn't expecting the fuck the Oscars guy to show up in here. So ultimately, that was freaking great. Hogwarts Legacy, another one we didn't expect coming. EA Sports, I kind of expected it. But Hogwarts Legacy, I wasn't expecting, but glad that it's here. You know, I mean, as much as I am not a fan of Miss Rowling, I'm not a big fan of her or her beliefs, but Hogwarts Legacy was still a really good game. So getting it on the Switch, I feel like was a no-brainer on the Switch too. And the fact that it looks good, it almost looks like it literally like it's proving that Switch 2 is as powerful as the PS4, if not the PS5. It's pulling those same graphics, like they're not toned down. They look great. Sleeper, not the sleeper. Okay, that's the wrong word, but we're getting Tony Hawk on Switch 2, and I, as a Tony Hawk fiend, I grew up on Underground 1, 2, and American Wasteland, so having this here is just mwah. And then the teaser at the end with the ship level, if you dive out into the water, we get SpongeBob. Like it shocked my brain. Like the title card like caught me so off guard with that we're getting SpongeBob. We're getting Bikini Bottom as a skatable level, and I don't know how to feel about it. Like I don't know how to feel about that. But we are getting Doomslayer in the game too, so that's crazy. We're getting Doomslayer and the Revenant. This cool Hitman. I feel like Hitman and Nintendo have some kind of an interesting history. I know Hitman games have come out in the past, but like they never really get like big fanfare. So Hitman World of Assassination is pretty cool, but 007, like 007, 007, man. 007 and Nintendo are synonymous since GoldenEye. You have to have 007 on there. Bravely Default, don't really care. Not a big Bravely Default guy. Yakuza, I will never say no to a Yakuza game. Yakuza games are amazing. Love Yakuza. I have Yakuza 0 on PC. I never finished it. I definitely might cop this to play it on my Switch too. It's that good. We knew a new Hyrule Warriors was coming. Well, actually, we didn't know. But it was kind of like, okay, we have a system that plays better with the frame rates. What can we do? Can we do a Switch 2 version of the past Hyrule Warriors? No, let's give them a new one. So logical, but I don't think anyone was expecting the announcement. There was no leaks that covered it. So pleasant surprise here, though it would be nice if we get Hyrule Warriors 1 and 2 and get Switch 2 editions with better frame rate. That would actually be the play personally. Maybe they'll announce those later on down the line. I don't know. But it would be nice to see the previous two games do like a Hyrule Warriors Trilogy Switch 2 edition. Like, I feel like that would be the definitive play there for that. They did touch on GameCube, which I am going to gush all over again because we're getting Soul Calibur 2. My God, Soul Calibur 2 was my first ever true foray into fighting games. Soul Calibur 2 is just great. I love Wind Waker. That is a good game. Definitely was a sleeper hit in the GameCube era, but now people look back on it with better fondness. But Soul Calibur 2, I think, was the winner of that one. Yoshimitsu, Nightmare, Link, like all these peeps. I played this game ad nauseum when I had it on GameCube. Like, this game is so freaking good. I love this game so much. Seeing it get a Switch 2, I am definitely getting expansion pack now. I'm getting it when the Switch 2 launches. Like, when I buy my Switch, I'm buying it. And then seeing F-Zero GX here gives me hope for a new F-Zero game. Gives me hope for a new F-Zero game. So, like, yeah, I am excited. I'm excited for the GameCube. Like this is a great starter lineup for your Nintendo GameCube online. Undertale being announced, Deltarune 3 and 4. Definite surprise. Not a big Undertale guy. I've been around people who love the series. Me personally, it's not for me. But I know for a fact people like, as of in recent months, have been clamoring for the next chapter in the game. So to get it on the Switch 2 Direct is an honor. This is like an absolute honor for us to get this here. So you're getting Chapter 3 and Chapter 4 on launch day for the Switch 2. So Deltarune fans rejoice. You're getting it. You're getting it, you know? Civ 4, don't really have much to say. Not my kind of game. I'm more of like a real-time strategy guy, but not in this aspect. Like, I'm not a city builder guy. I am very much more of an RTS guy. Like, if you were to tell me they were bringing Supreme Commander 2 to the Switch, then I would lose my fucking mind. But Civ is not my jam. That's not my jam. Not my jam. It's not my thing. Stranded Kids. This is when the stream went botso, but this does feel like it could be like the next YouTuber game for a hot minute. Like, this will be like the big YouTuber thing for a little bit, and then everyone will get bored of it and just like move on, right? Like, I don't think it's for me. I do like survival games, but this gives me that vibe of this is going to be the content game of the moment, and then everyone's just going to move on. Like, streamers are going to play it for a little bit, and then like they're going to stop caring. Enter the Gungeon, I thought was mental. Enter the Gungeon 2. I've played the OG, and it's all right. I'm a big fan of roguelikes. So seeing it like this in 3D, that looks pretty cool. Let's see. Cyberpunk 2077. Don't really have a lot of thoughts on that. Star Seeker, which we did not see. We already have No Man's Sky on the Switch, so I don't think we need that. Cyberpunk 2077 on Switch. I mean, that's welcome. I've not played through Cyberpunk. I've tried, but like my computer could not handle it very well. So I might play it on Switch, but I'm not really like feeling it personally. Like, I'm not feeling the game. Like, it's not that I hate it. It's just more like, I sat through that entire drama cycle with the game at launch. So there's like I look at it from a distance. I don't know if it's for me. I probably won't touch it. But ultimately, that's the gist of it. It's still good that we're getting it on Switch. Final Fantasy VII Remake, I feel like, was a no-brainer. Like, we were going to get that. Because I feel like Final Fantasy in Nintendo, again, it's one of those things that go hand in hand with the original Final Fantasy back on the NES, then the SNES. And so there's history there. So Final Fantasy VII coming to Switch was, again, another no-brainer. Though I am disappointed they only announced Part 1, which means like they're going to take longer with Part 2. But hopefully Part 3 means we're getting a simul launch. We're getting a simultaneous launch on PS5 and Switch for Part 3 of Final Fantasy VII. That's the hope. Actually, I need to go back because we need to make a note of this. Like, Borderlands 4, I am a big Borderlands fan, so I am hyped for this. But I need to make a note of this fucker. Hold on, I need him to show up on screen. Where is he? Where is this bitch? Come on, show your face, you coward. Show your face. Show your face, you... The fuck are you wearing? Look, man, I already know you a bitch, but, like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this fit? And these the fit wouldn't be so bad, but the glasses just make him look like an absolute dork. The fuck is this? You tell me, looking here, you think you look all bad? Motherfucker, you look like a dork who's trying too hard. Knock it off. I think there was there any other game in there I missed? No, that was Borderlands. Oh, I did mention this particular Star Seeker. We already have No Man's Sky on Switch. We'll probably get a Switch 2 edition, so this doesn't really like catch my attention, right? But it is by Devolver, and Devolver doesn't endorse bad games. Like, Devolver is synonymous with fun. So I feel like if this was a Devolver-endorsed game, this game probably has some merit to it. So I would definitely... It's probably worth giving it a look, at least, personally. We went through the sizzle reel. There wasn't really anything in the sizzle reel of note. This game, it's very Bloodborne-esque, but I don't know anything about From Software, so... This is not for me, but if you are like a big fan of Bloodborne and the Souls games or whatever, this is probably up your alley. Not for me personally, but the announcement of Kirby Air Rider is like, oh my god, I owned Kirby Air Ride on GameCube. The fact that we're getting the sequel, I am above the moon. I am over the moon. I am over the moon with it. I'm so glad we're getting Air Riders 2 again. Oh god, we're getting Air Ride 2. Kirby Air Riders, my god. I know a couple of YouTubers who are probably going to be freaking out over this. I can't wait to watch the reactions later. But, oh my god, Kirby Air Riders. Oh god. So good to have you back, Kirby Air Riders. So good. And then the last game of the night, last game of the morning, I should say, because I forgot. It is 9 a.m. now, 9:30 a.m. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Like, oh my god. Like, the minute I saw monkeys, I thought I heard banjo in the background somewhere, but then I realized it was... You see the monkeys like, oh, this is Donkey Kong, but his new look and everything, like this feels so arcadey. You know, like I don't know why his current look feels like a throwback to the arcade, you know? Everything about this game, like this is what they teased at that Nintendo Switch Online playtest that they had no one talk about. This was it. And it looks so good. The styling, I want to believe Microsoft lended out Rare for this because this looks so good. This has that Rare vibe to it, but look at the digging. My God, I will play this game non-ironically. Holy shit, this just looks like a hell of a lot of fun. This doesn't win Game of the Year 2025. If this doesn't win Game of the Year at the freaking Game Awards, I'm gonna be disappointed. My God, look at this. This got like that Astrobot feel, but it's so Donkey Kong. It's like, oh my God, it feels like I'm playing Space Engineers on crack. That's what it looks like to me. I'm getting this game. Like I am getting this game. I'm a big fan of the Donkey Kong games, and this is such it feels the same, but it's also such a departure that I gotta take a look at it. The art style is crazy. Like this is just so good. Like I am picking up this game. I am picking up this game. Ultimately, that was the entirety of the Switch 2. Oh my God, that is so cool. I hope the rest of the family's in it though. Like we gotta, I gotta pause it. Hold on. I gotta pause it on one particular aspect. Where are you? Come on. The internet is already doing its thing. The internet is already doing its thing. They don't even know her name. They don't even know what her relationship to Donkey Kong is, or she's even a member of the Kong family. They just see pretty monkey lady. The internet is already doing its thing. I needed to point that out. They're gonna all the art unnamed sexy monkey lady. You know it. You know that's what's happening. But yeah, we're getting this, and I am like so happy to see a new Donkey Kong game. Bonanza. I'm sad there's no Rare logo here. I wish there was a Rare logo. But this feels there's a Rare vibe to it. And it's coming out in July. Like I'm capping that. My birthday is 1 month after. I'm copping that for my birthday. But that's it, guys. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That was the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. You're not going to see me again for a little while after this. The debut is being worked on. I will be announcing a debut date in the coming week, so keep an eye out on my socials. I am on Blue Sky at callsignhenshin.bsky.social. I am on Twitter as well, it's Callsign Henshin, but I do not check Twitter. I am more active on Blue Sky, so if you want to get in touch with me, you can check me out on Blue Sky as well. We will be having reveals up until the debut date. Or more like I will reveal the debut date, and then we will have reveals up until that debut date. But stay tuned. We'll be announcing that soon, hopefully in the coming weeks, before the end of the month, I hope. But until then, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in to my live reaction of the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. It was an absolute honor. But I hope you guys will stay tuned because this model, I can't wait to showcase this model off to you guys. You can kind of see there's like some things going on there. And I hope you guys will pay attention to what's coming down to my socials to see what's coming next for your boy. I will say this, I am disappointed we didn't get a Fallout 4 announcement as per the leaks, but that doesn't mean we're not getting one. The launch is in 2 months. I wouldn't be surprised if we get an announcement for Fallout 4 on Switch 2 per the leaks later in the coming months, but I want to believe Fallout 4 is coming to Switch. That being said, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was an absolute pleasure speaking to y'all today about the Switch 2. You know, talking about our history, the history of this world. Because, again, this was a part of history, and it made such an impact. So I'm glad I was able to experience it with y'all at the same time. It's happening on your timeline. But I got to go. My connection is starting to grow dim. I have to get out of here. Thank you all so much for coming out to the live stream. Stay tuned to my socials for the announcement of my debut. I hope you guys will join us for that. Until then, this has been Callsign Henshin signing off. Stay safe, keep the hope, and I will see you all next time. Peace!